everybody, this is Richard from North Texas Ball Cards, and we have the June box from RetroWaxBox at SlaterSportsCards.com. This is a subscription box. You get 25 packs of cards. Ooh, let's see if I can not bump the camera. 25 packs for about 60 bucks. Might be $55 or $60. And you also get a handy dandy little product list showing what you're getting. In this box, we're getting the 84 Donruss wax pack, 87 Fleer, 87 Donruss, 87 Topps, 89 Donruss, 89 Fleer. All right, been looking for that one. 1990 Score and 1991 Topps, plus an additional packs for a total of 25 plus from 82 to 94. I'll put a link to Slater Sports Cards in the description for this video, so you can go sign up for your very own. But I still want you to come watch mine. All right, let's see. The first part of the box, we have our Donruss, we have our 91 Topps or 90 Score, and a channel favorite here, 89 Fleer. We'll put that aside because we know what's going to be last. 84 Donruss, 87 Fleer, 87 Topps, and 87 Donruss, all right there together. And let's get some more. Looks like we've also got some Donruss from 92. It's 92 Score. 93 Donruss. I don't think we've seen that one before. 90 Upper Deck. 2 hanger packs. 87 Topps. Looks like 2 sets. Oh, it's not 87 Topps. It's got to be 88. 88 Topps. Because 87 is the wood grain finish. We'll put the hanger packs right here off to the side. And what else have we got here? Those guys over here. And there's our 92 Upper Deck, 91 Leaf, 92 Topps, 90 Fleer. That's going to be 90 Donruss, 88 Fleer, 88 Score, 91, I want to say, Donruss, and 92 Leaf. All right, got a pretty good spread this time. Let's see what to start with. I just not drop the knife on the toes. Ouch. Ow, almost stabbed my toe. That's what happens when you put a knife around when you're not paying attention. All right, let's see if we can open this up. We're going to do the 88 hanger pack. I can open these without cutting everything to hell and back. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. I was out grocery shopping this morning and picked up some 2025 Topps Series 2. So hopefully here shortly I'll be able to get those ripped. I did rip a couple of my retail boxes of 2025 Series 1s. Didn't find anything just, oh my God, jump out at me, but still, they weren't too bad. All right, Charlie Pulio is going to get us started. Don Carmen, Mike Fielder, Michael Jackson, oh my God, Mike Gallego, Craig Lefferts, Paul O'Neill, John Smiley, Ron Kittle, All-Star Ozzie Smith, Mike Easler, Jody Reed, Steve Ontiveros, Jay Aldrich, Ed Romero, Mike Bielecki, Hall of Famer Andre Dawson, Rhino Ryan Sandberg, Juan Berenger, Bobby Valentine with my Texas Rangers, We'll put him off to the side. Argenis Salazar, I guess. Thad Bosley, Paul Kilgus, Mike Morgan, Harold Baines, Chuck Krim, Chet Lemon, Danny Jackson, Don Slott, there's Juan Berenger again, Willie Frazier, Tim Conroy, Jerry Royce, Dave Anderson, Glenn Wilson, Tom Lawless, the great Tommy Lasorda, the late great Tommy Lasorda, Danny Heap, Bob Patterson, Rick Roden, look at that hellaciously long arm, Rafi Ramirez, and the great, and definitely not late, 87 record breakers, Nolan Ryan, Mario Soto, a checklist, and with the damn Yankees, Mike Pagliarulo. Alrighty. Let's see, we gotta find a place to start stacking all the... We're going to get this other hanger pack out of the way. Let's see if I can... Make sure I'm not cutting into my mat. There's another Ryan Sandberg coming out soon. Well, Alexander too. And what else have we got? Can I give it? Yep, I cut it the other way. Oral Hershiser. All right, here's our next hanger pack. Oral Hershiser, Mike Capel, Giants leaders, Tim Flannery, Mark Williamson, Ken Howell, Twins leaders, Jerry Brown, an 88 record breaker. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, these are, what year is these? These are not the same as I thought they were. These are, if I can zoom in, 89. That can't be right. 89. Yeah, 89 tops. Okay. Bob Boone, Mike Diaz. I just passed one of my Rangers. I just saw it. There's John Smoltz, Doyle Alexander, Bruce Fields, Jack Clark, Steve Bushell with my Texas Rangers. We'll put him aside. Lynn Dykstra, Russ Nixon, Wayne Tollison, Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog, Rick Mahler, Mike, Dwight Evans, Charlie Pulio, Jose Bautista, Dave Steeb, there's Ryan Sandberg, Mark McGuire back before he roided up, Mike Fitzgerald, Dwight Doc Gooden, Mickey Brantley, Dave Bergman, Steve Ellsworth, Jeff Treadway, Carmelo Martinez, Cal Daniels, Jerry Don Gleaton, come on down, Terry Kennedy, Goose Gossage, there we are, Roger Clemens, Rocket Man, and Wally Joyner completes that pack. Let me find that Rangers one I saw real quick. There he is, Jerry Brown. I think that was the only one besides Steve Bushell. I'll be sure to put him in the Rangers collection. Okay, we'll put these two right there. And now let's get into some packs. How about 92 Leaf? David Cohn starts us off. Oh, Cal Ripken, there we are. He's flying. Oh my God, maybe it's one of the early Harry Potter. That's the Leaf Gold, if I'm not mistaken. Gold Edition, Series 1 Gold Edition. Put them down at the bottom so I have to hunt for him later. Dave Otto, Lenny Harris, Kurt Manwaring, Russ Swan, Felix Jose, Dave Howard, Greg Harris, Mark McGuire again, Devon White, Randy Reddy, Greg Hibbard, Todd Stottlemyre, and Sean Bosky. Bosky? Let's go with Bosky. Okay. Let's kind of clean up our mess so we're not totally destroying the studio. See if we can get it to stand up. And let's go for some Donruss. 87 Donruss. And there's our puzzle piece. I don't get into the puzzle pieces, so as y'all I'm sure know by now. Mike Eason, so I don't even save them, I just throw them away. Diamond Kings Kirby Puckett, Craig Reynolds, Jim Adducey, Mike Krukow, Dave Winfield, Joe Necro, John Crook, Ken Phelps, looks like he's cross-eyed as hell, Rupert Jones, Mike Scott with way too much forehead, Checklist, Dick Schofield, Keith Atherton, and Rich Dotson finishes the pack. Oh, how about some 87 Donruss? Ooh, I already feel the gum in there. And oh, who's going to get sacrificed to the gum gods? Keith Moreland. I'm sorry, man. Oh, I dropped a piece of it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, not too bad. A little bit of residue. I'll clean that up at my earliest convenience. Now, here's the 87 Donruss. These are the wood panel ones. Looks like they ought to be from the 70s. Lloyd Mosby, Cal Daniels, Carmelo Martinez, Nate Snell, Rick Shue, Willie McGee, Nick Asaski, Gene Garber, Mike Fishlin, Andy McGaffigan, Dave Stewart, Checklist, Bobby Thigpen, Robin Yount, Steve Farr, George Bell, and there's Keith Moreland, our sacrifice to the gum gods. Put him on the bottom so he doesn't contaminate anything else. Would have been nice to get that Barry Bonds card out of there, but okay, that's better. Let's go back. Let's do some more Donruss. This pack doesn't want to open up. Puzzle piece. 91 Donruss. Moises Alou is getting us started. The Kid, Ken Griffey Jr., Ozzie Smith, Lance Parrish, Dave Magadan, there's McGriff again, Mark Eichhorn, Daryl Boston. This is like our third or fourth McGuire. I think it's third. Lenny Harris, Pete O'Brien, Dana Keeker, can't say as I've heard of him, Len Dykstra, the Hall of Famer, the late great Fernando Valenzuela, and Keith Comstock. And how about some 88 score? Score feels like they're wrapped in garbage bags, but I guess it saves on material, I guess. Somebody somewhere thought it was a good idea. Probably some marketing knucklehead. Okay, let's get going here. Bob Boone. We've seen Mr. Boone again. Dan Plesac, who does analysis for MLB Network now, if I'm not mistaken. Alvin Davis. There's Billy Ripken. Hopefully we'll see him in that 89 Fleer we're doing later on. Brian Dayette. Angel Salazar. Jose Guzman. Floyd Humans. Danny Jackson. Chuck Krim. John Congolosi, Daryl Miller, Bob Melvin, Tim Flannery, Ron Ronicky, Ken Schrone, and Andy Allenson. Score. Yeah. Score. Yeah. Alrighty then. How about 87 Fleer? Red, white, and blue cards. And this sticker, this pack sticker is the Expos. And the Mets. Mets card on the back, and the stickers, the Expos. There's Ron Ronicky again. We just saw him. Ozzie Virgil. A Pirates checklist. Sammy Stewart. Carmen Castillo. Andy Hawkins. Bob James. Where did he go? Terry Francona, he's currently managing the Reds, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was just watching the Reds and the Tigers right before I started filming this video. John Shelby, Jose De Leon. There's Don Gladden, the former Jerry Don. All right, Gladden. Anyway, Mike Smithson, Randy Kutcher, Joe Ursulak, John Candelaria, Sean Dunston, and Kevin Phelps. Ooh, that looks like it's got some nastiness on it. Ken, why do I keep calling him Kevin? Ken Phelps. This pack doesn't want to go back together. And move on to 88 Fleer. Sorry, it's 2 Fleer packs back to back. Oh well. And here's this sticker, Pirates sticker, and the Pirates Stadium, Three Rivers Stadium. Roger Clemens again. Okay. Apparently it's going to be a Roger Clemens and Mark McGwire box. Tom Foley, Doug Jones, Jim Sundberg, Ozzie Guillen, John Shelby, Jim Gantner, Jim Ecker, Jeff Ballard, Craig Reynolds, John Moses, Kurt Ford, Bill Madlock, Gary Lucas, and Ruben Sierra, your Texas Rangers. Rangers have been managing to win the last few days, so I'm sure that'll end soon enough. All-Star break's almost up, so yeah. So yeah, Rangers will start doing their September fade early. All right, these are 1990 Donruss. As long as they rate higher than the Astros, and the damn Yankees, I'll be happy. All right, John Smoltz is going to get us started, and this is actually his card. There's an error card in this series that says John Smoltz, but it's got Tom Glavine's picture on it. Jose Rijo, Roberto Alomar, Joe Magrane, John Kruk, Jesse Orozco, sorry, didn't mean to call him Jose, Ron Kittle, Julio Franco with your Texas Rangers, Chili Davis, Hubie Brooks, Jose Canseco, Kurt Stillwell, Joe Carter, Lee Smith, John Dobson, and Andy Hawkins. And I'm looking over at a box lid full of 1990 tops. Or not, I'm sorry, not 1990 tops, 1990 Donruss. And that's somewhere in that stack is those, the error card I saw, the John Smoltz, Tom Glavine error card. I think I've got 2 or 3 of them. All right, what are we going to move on to now? How about break it up a little bit? How about we do some 1990 Upper Deck? I really need to sharpen my knife. Randy Bush is going to get us started. Then Dale. Bobby Bonilla, Bobby Bo. Ricky Henderson, we'll hang on to him. Greg Caderet. Walt Weiss. Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. I feel a sticker back here. There it is. Mike Gallego. And the sticker is... Yay, figures. It's the damn Yankees. There it is. Bye-bye. Todd Benzinger. Wally Backman. John Orton. Zane Smith. And who are you? You are on the cover. I can't see. Oral Hershiser. Rick Aguilera and Dennis Powell. Dennis Powell with the Mariners. There we go. Now that box will be falling over. 1990 Fleer. Our sticker is the Reds. It's not a sticker. It's just a... Yeah, I think it is a sticker. I think it peels off right there. Anyway, don't need it anyway. Jay Howell, Kevin Hickey, Mike Scott, the Eck, Dennis Eckersley, Bobby Thigpen, Mel Hall, Ken Howell, Jeff Russell with your Texas Rangers, Jeff Blauser, Mark Davis and Mitch Williams, game savers. I'm sure they think they are. John Morris, Joey Bell, Kevin McReynolds, the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr., and Darrell Hamilton finishing the pack. Eric, I believe, one of the subscribers, he and I was discussing the collectible card club pack box versus retro wax, and he said that I would be much more satisfied with the retro wax box than the collectible card club. And I have to say, Eric, you're right. You're right. I'll admit I was a bit suspicious, but this is to me a much better value for the money, because I am a cheap old bastard. Puzzle piece going away. I'm much more satisfied with this pack. With box, it's not pack. This is a pack. As I shake the camera, and what the packs come in is a box. See how that worked? Larry Herndon. I can watch my subscriber count dropping by the minute. Dave Kingman. There's Terry Francona again. Larry Bittner with the Rangers. Ryan Sandberg, Hall of Famer. Brian Downing. Pat Tabler, or Tat Pabler, as they say on the Passes Alive on John Jab's channel. Eric Show. Steve Sachs. A Checklist. Tom Hinkie with those classic 80s glasses. Bob Gibson. Pete Falcone. Keith Atherton. And Richard Barnes. Bucky's son or grandson, probably. Bucky Barnes, all from the Avengers. Come on. Alrighty there. Let's put that box away. And how about we do some more score? How about some 90 score? Maybe we'll find that. What is it? The Bo Jackson holding the baseball bat, shirtless with his shoulder pads on. Maybe we'll find that one. I think it might be 91 score. Anyway, Dave Martinez, Alan Anderson. These are kind of sticky. Pat Borders, Glenn Davis. Trivia card thing we don't need. World Series card, Game 4. Greg Litton. Joe Hesketh. Stuck to Zane Smith. Terry Steinbach. Mike Jeffcoat. Dickie Thon. Tony Armas. Bill Schroeder. Willie Frazier. All-Star Game card from '89. And Gary Milky from the Rangers. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm old and my knees start to cramp up after a while. All right, this is a new pack. How about we look at this? This is 93 Donruss Series 1. I do like the RetroWaxBox box. Seems like you do seem to get a better selection, though I still do like the '89 Fleer. So, guys, if you're watching, you can keep throwing one of those in there. I don't mind. Jay Baller. Ryan Sandberg again. Boy, these are very nicely made cards. Keith Shepard, a little bit off center, but Melvin Nieves. Henry Rodriguez. Scott Lewis. So nice and glossy after all this time. Denny Martinez. Scott Radinsky. Dave Gallagher. There's Ryan Sandberg. Again, we just see him. Todd Zeal. Eric Anthony. Dave Burba. And Pat Howell. See, this is the days before they came up with 25 different parallel sets and relics and patches and this and that and all the other. You just got good quality cards. That's what I want. 92 Topps. I'm a purist. That's why all my Rangers cards that I'm collecting are Topps. I don't care about Fleer and Donruss and all that other stuff. I just want. I'm gonna throw that wrapper away because it's next to useless, just like my ex-wife. And I don't think we're gonna go to spring training in 1990, whatever year this was, 93. All right, who's gonna start us off? If I turn the stack correctly, Lee Smith is gonna start us off. Bill Dorn, excuse me, hiccup. Scott Sanderson, Mike Noakes, Terry Steinbach, Juan Guzman, Bip Roberts, Chris Carpenter, Cal Eldred, and we'll flip these around. Jeff Fassero, Chris Bozio, do know how that was pronounced. Tracy Jones, John Olerud, Billy Spires, and Willie Banks. Oh, man. Okay, how about we do some Leaf? 91 Leaf. Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece going away. Gino Petralli with the Rangers. Let's make sure it's the only one we're sticking to. Tim Cruz, Jeff Hewson, Juan Bell, Dennis Cook, Eric Anthony, Milt Thompson, Mark Grace with the Cubbies, Doc Gooden again, Carmelo Martinez again, Terry Kennedy, Travis Fryman, Eric Henson. There's Jerry Don Gleaton, not Gladden, Don Gladden. And there's Mr. Roids himself, Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. I'm guessing he's probably thrilled to see Pete Rose possibly getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, because that leaves out hope that he could one day get in. I disagree with Pete Rose being put in it too. If he bet on baseball, he knew the rules, he did it anyway, he should be banned. He knew going in. But that's neither here nor there. We got Aroyd and we got Barry Bonds that, in my opinion, knowingly took performance-enhancing drugs, so they're not going to Cooperstown unless they're working there. All right, 91 Topps. Sorry, I don't mean to go off on a rant, but I just, you broke the rules, guys. There's no two ways about it. And Eric Anthony sacrificed himself for the Gum Gods. Sorry, guys. We'll put Anthony on the bottom. And these are not Desert Shield cards, alas. Kenny Rogers with my Texas Rangers. We'll put him to the side here. Mel Rojas. George Bell. Steve Buechele with the Rangers. We'll put them there too. Bob Patterson. John Burkett. Another roid freak, Mark McGuire. Mike Sharperson. Mike Perez. Sil Camposano. Sid Fernandez. Robin Yount. Dave Walsh. Danny Darwin. And Eric Anthony with the Astros. The Astros. There could be the bane of our existence this year, guys. I enjoy giving a friend of mine a fair amount of grief over the Astros, especially when they lose and the Rangers win. I have a special meme poised and ready that I send him every time it happens. And he sends one back to me when the opposite happens. Okay, 1992 score. But he's a decent guy. Shh, don't tell him I said that. He's a fireman for the city of Mansfield, Texas, not too far from my house. So I give him hell, but he's a decent guy, I guess. Danny Cox, Jeff Bagwell, Gary Templeton, Tino Martinez, Wade Rosenthal with your Texas Rangers, Mike Messina, we might have to hang on to that one, Mo Sanford, Mike Huff, Dream Team, score Dream Team, that will be the great one, Cal Ripken Jr., Big Head, All-Star Ryan Sandberg, Cy Young Award Roger Clemens, and there's another Cal Ripken Man of the Year. And Al Osuna with the Astros, Scott Radinsky again, Chris Gwynn, Tony's brother, and Tony Pena. All right, let's get that one put back in the box. If I don't put these back in the box that I came in, I will never find them, and there'll be some rare card that's worth $1 billion, and I'll never be able to find it. So I got to put them back in the box. Alrighty here, Donruss 1992, Fancy Schmancy. Since it looks like summer is underway, hope everybody does have a good summer. I will be going on a cruise. Let's see, by this time next week. Yes, this is Saturday the 14th. I'll be on a cruise ship heading up for the coast of Alaska and trading 100-degree temperature, or nearly 100, here in North Texas for 45 to 50 degrees in Alaska, Juneau, Sitka, and some other place that I'm not even going to try to butcher. So get ready, folks. I'm coming. Mike Devereaux, Dante Bichette, Bo's daddy, Kurt McCaskill, Ryan Klesko, that one might be a good one to hang on to, Wally Joyner, Tony Phillips, David Segui, Mark Lee, Scott Scudder, Roberto Hernandez, Tony Fernandez, Andres Galarraga, the Big Cat, as I've heard him referred to, the Big Royd, Mark McGuire, Hojo, Howard Johnson, and John's brother, Pat Lennon. He's not really his brother. I don't think he is, anyway. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's see. Put that in the box. I gotta fix the box. It's about to fall over. Ah, there we go. That's better. One day I'll have to shoot a video of my massive studio, which is also my ham radio. I'm a ham radio guy. KF5RHI, if you know how to look that up. You can find out everything about me. The Wax Gods claimed Mark Lemke. Sorry, Mark. Puzzle piece going away. Paul Kilgus with the Texas Rangers. Andy Van Slyke. Tim Burke. Terry Steinbach. Denny Martinez. Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Rolando Rooms. Juan Samuel, Don Carmen, Mark Davis, Kent Herbeck, Shane Mack, Tom Prince, Chris Spire, and there's our aforementioned Mark Lemke, who sacrificed himself on the altar of the hot glue gun, or the heat gun that sealed this pack. Sorry, Mark, you gave your life for your pack. All right, 2 packs left, and we know what the last one's going to be, so how about 92 Upper Deck? 92 Upper Deck. While I have the house to myself today, as I'm shooting this video, I'm thinking I might go ahead and shoot another video. I won't make you sit through another one, all this long of a video. Open up some of these hanger boxes of 2025 Series 1. Alejandro Pena. Oh, there we are. And Nolan Ryan. Jim Jeffcoat. Why has he got a football? Anyway, he's got a football. I know there was a Jeffcoat that played for the Cowboys, but that's not him. Randy Tomlin. Scott Scudder. Kent Merker. Brett Butler. Franklin Stubbs. Mike Fitzgerald. The big unit, Randy Johnson, who's a grandfather now, believe it or not. I saw a picture on Twitter earlier this week, or it might have been last. Braves checklist. And this is Steve Avery, where Randy Johnson is a grandpa. Kevin Moss, the Yankees checklist. Craig Biggio, and Ricky Jordan, Michael's brother that he doesn't talk about. Okay, and the last pack of the box. We all know what it is. We know it. We love it. 89 Fleer. You know what we're looking for. We're looking for the Billy Ripken. I need the white versions, the white box and the white scribble. We don't need a Blue Jay sticker, so we're going to get rid of that. Brooke Jacoby, Jose Rijo, Sean Hilligus, Atlee Hammaker, Mike Boddicker, Damon Berriel with almost a unibrow, Greg Brock, Jack Lazorko, Mark Davidson, Pat Perry, Lou Whitaker, Ed Whitson, Steve Wilson, and Cameron Drew, Major League Prospects, Dave Anderson, and it wouldn't be a subscription box without a Charlie Huff card in it. No Billy Ripken this time, no Randy Johnson with the Marlboro logo, or no Jason Treadway, somebody named Treadway with crosshair, rifle scope crosshairs in his above his hat. So those are ones we're still looking for. So every day is a new adventure in the baseball card world. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got some entertainment out of me, if nothing else. I'm used to women and everybody else laughing at me for no reason. So, so you guys have a good, safe week out there, and I will see y'all in the next one. This is Richard from North Texas Ball Cards, and y'all have a good day and good weekend. Thanks for watching. See you around.